Hi there. In today's video, we're going to look at an opportunity for EU citizens as well as non-EU nationals to pursue traineeship programs in Europe. We'll be taking a detailed look at what it entails, what is expected, what these trainees are supposed to do, how much the living allowance is, whether there's an age limit, the duration of the traineeship, supporting documents needed, the entire application process from beginning to end. So sit tight and watch the end if you're interested in this. Don't forget to like this video to encourage me to come up with more opportunities and also share to others who may be interested. It might interest you to know that individuals all over the world have benefited from this traineeship program, and who knows, you could be next to be selected for this. In this video, we'll be looking at the bluebook traineeships. Twice a year, the European Commission offers 5-month paid traineeships to individuals all over the world. And from my research, there are over 600 slots available annually. So what is this traineeship all about? The European Commission proposes two types of traineeships, which is the administrative traineeship or translation traineeship with the Directorate General for Translation, which is the DGT. The traineeship program is open to all eligible candidates, whatever their citizenship, regardless of their sex, race, color, ethnic or social origin, religion or belief, membership of a national minority, disability, age or sexual orientation. Trainees work all over the European Commission, its services and agencies, mostly in Brussels, but also in Luxembourg and elsewhere across the European Union. Subsequent career opportunities may vary between these different entities, so it's exciting to note that after traineeship, there is a chance that you could get a career opportunity going forward. The nature of the work will depend on the service you are assigned to. So you may, for example, work in the field of competition law, human resources, environmental policy, translation, and so on. What will a trainee's daily work consist of? So daily work will consist of attending and organizing meetings, working groups and public hearings, researching, drafting and editing documentation, answering citizens' inquiries, supporting the management of projects, translating, revising translations, or researching terminology. And what is expected? An open-minded approach to European issues, an interest in learning about the Commission's working methods, willingness to work in a multicultural environment, to contribute to the Commission's daily work with a fresh perspective, and a proactive attitude. So if any of these things highlighted here describe you or what interests you, then do watch to the end, or if you know anyone who might be interested as well, watch to the end and also pass this information on. So what are the regular working hours? Commission employees work 40 hours a week, so that will be 8 hours per day. And you can apply again if your application is not selected. Career opportunities after traineeship. So there's another website which you can be signposted to from here, which will highlight career opportunities as well following traineeship. And the working languages of the commission are English, French, and German. Now let's find out who can apply for this. So this is subject to eligibility criteria, and the traineeship is open to all EU citizens regardless of age, and a limited number of places are also allocated to non-EU nationals. So if you are a non-EU national, note that there are a number of places for such individuals. So going through the eligibility criteria, first of all, it's open to university graduates who have completed a standard 3-year higher education degree. So this corresponds to a complete bachelor's cycle or equivalent. They've also stated other details here. You should have no prior work experience of any kind in excess of 6 weeks in any EU institution, body or agency. You should have very good knowledge of languages. And they've got the administrative traineeship and stated what exactly you should meet in terms of criteria. Also for the translation traineeship as well, we've got all the details here. At least one of the source languages you offer must be French, English, or German. And this is because the EU receives a large volume of translations and documents in French, English, or German. French, English, and German are the languages that EU staff members most frequently use in their work. There are other questions about eligibility. There is no age limit, like I said earlier. And in terms of supporting documents that you need to have attached to your application form, they are all listed here, including a copy of your valid passport or identity card, copies of all university degrees, copies of certifications or licenses where applicable, copies of evidence of all declared work experience, copies of evidence of all international experience, copies of evidence of language skills, and there are some exceptions, so you can have a detailed read. The link will be in the description below, so you can visit the website. And the good news is that if your application is not selected, you can apply for as many sessions as you want, because you may end up being selected someday. Information about the kind of work experience you should declare in the form is also given here. The application procedure consists of 3 simple steps. The first is to create an EU login account or log in with an existing one if you have one, to complete and submit the application form along with your supporting documents. And if successful, you'll be invited to check the openings published on a portal called the VBB portal and apply for a chosen traineeship post. Going into detail, on the website, they have highlighted what exactly you need to do. So this really makes it very easy to do. And as you can see here, there's a link where you click to create an account. I'll drop this link in the description area below for you to access if you're interested. You fill in the sign up form and submit. You would receive an email asking you to follow the link to create a password and submit. Then you proceed to the application form. After your account is created, you'll be given the opportunity to fill in the application form, and you send an application and choose the traineeship type to access the application form. You'll also need to upload your documents as well, and they have all been listed here. Now, once it's submitted, you should allow up to 3 working days for response. If you require any form of technical assistance, and after submission, you need to wait for the results of its evaluation. You'll be informed by the results through email, and in case of acceptance, you'll be invited to apply to available traineeship positions. The next thing will be to apply for up to 3 traineeship posts in VBB. So VBB is the virtual bluebook portal where commission services and agencies propose various traineeship positions. The number of proposed positions matches the number of trainees per session. So you need to carefully read the job descriptions and the details of the post, and you may mark as many positions as you like as favorites. If you are interested in this, the application portal is open, so please do so as soon as possible. As they have stated here, that do not wait until the very last few days before applying. And once there are enough applications registered for a specific post, the post will unfortunately disappear from the list. Now let's take a look at the selection process. So from application to selection, how does the process work? First of all, the Commission will receive all applications. Once you register, complete and submit your application together with all supporting documents. For traineeships beginning in October, applications open in January, and applications for traineeships beginning in March open in July. This is likely to open next year as well and in subsequent years. So if you're not ready for this intake, do have a read and go through this video to the end to acquaint yourself with what's needed, so you can also make an informed decision on when you want to apply. That's if you want to. So after receipt of applications, they will now assess and do the eligibility check. So once the application period has ended, the applications are evaluated on basis of academic profile, language skills, and additional competencies, skills and qualities such as having an international profile, work experience, certificates, and other achievements. So applications that don't meet the eligibility criteria and formal requirements or unsupported or supported only partially by justification documents are rejected. So please take note of this. The highest scored candidates, around 3,000 successful candidates, are included into the VBB, which is the virtual blue book. So if you find yourself in this blue book, you will be invited to apply for up to 3 traineeship positions. All detailed instructions you need to connect to the VBB portal, where the Commission services and agencies propose various positions for the nearest traineeship session, and you'd find the number of proposed positions matching the number of trainees per session. So you need to carefully read the job description and details of the post, and you may apply for up to 3 posts in parallel. Applications for traineeship positions will be allowed for 1 week. Post openings will be unpublished as soon as the maximum number of applicants has been reached or after 1 week. If none of your applications in VBB is successful, you will still have the chance to be selected by any service whose opening has not yet been closed. So that is really good. And after the first selection round, DG services and agencies will still have access to the complete list of unselected candidates. And this second selection phase will continue as long as there are vacant positions or until the VBB is closed. There are a number of frequently asked questions relating to the selection process, which you can find on the website, which I will drop in the description area. So it details when you will know if you have been pre-selected, if you have been pre-selected, what are the next steps, and if you have been contacted by the Commission for an informal interview, does that mean that you will be selected? So that's a no. Placement offer is the only document with legal value offering an opportunity to a given candidate for traineeship with the Commission. There are other questions as well, which you can find on the website answered. At the moment, it appears that applications open every year, and registration is open for the March 2024 session at the moment. It is open from 18 July 2023 until 31st August 2023. If this intake doesn't work for you, note that it is very likely to open next year as well in subsequent years. So it's good you've watched to the end and found the official website for this opportunity as well, so that you can always get back to it when you're ready and share to others as well. Thank you so much for watching to the end. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I will see you in my next video with another exciting opportunity.